Greetings one and all, this is Lloyd Brown and welcome social media family to Lloyd Brown Music and the inaugural episode of Awame I Do Wednesdays, a slice of life series, just letting you know what I'll be doing on any given Wednesday. I know I should have dropped an episode last week, but I had things doing. Now before we go any further, I like to give you yet another disclaimer. I will not be shooting weekly episodes for this series simply because of time constraints and also to allow other content from my other series to drop on a Wednesday because I might have important announcements to make and they happen on a Wednesday. So I want to kind of free up the scheduling on a Wednesday for other series and other episodes of series to kind of just drop in, you know what I mean? So that's how I really want to drop it in relation to Awame I Do Wednesdays. You get it? Right, cool. Now without further ado, run the titles them. Awame I Do Wednesday. Awame I Do Wednesday. Ow. Oi, Awame I Do Wednesday. Awame I Do Wednesday. Ow. Right, let's see what we got here. Okay, gas bill. Please pay by 2nd of June 2020. This is based on an estimate. Yeah, I can see it's based on an estimate, man. All right, cool. You know what? Meter reading right away. Right, it's been brought down by £4. What can I tell you? But you know, every little helps, as Tesco's will say. Right, next. Washing my clothes today. Oh yeah, whoa, yay. Kitchen clean, check. Bathroom clean, check. And it baby. Hey, I'm living the dream, yo. Flossing. I've just ordered some shower curtains. Deep and utter joy. Right, closed. I am gonna give you another spin cycle, baby. Oh, I said chopping onions always make me cry. Nearly chop my fingers them off too. That would make me cry, baby. Now, I know you're going to be wondering, what are you going to be cooking for us, Mr. Brown? Well, without going too Gordon Ramsay on you, because I don't want to unleash my culinary skills to you all and knock you all unconscious with that blazing display of culinary skills, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be cooking some pasta. Not only do I like eating bowls of pasta, I love eating buckets of the stuff to the point where it renders me unconscious. Now, for me, in my line of work, I kind of eat some ridiculous times of the day. Sometimes I could have a bowl of pasta for breakfast, honestly. Lunch, dinner, believe it or not, I had a plate of pasta 11:30 last night. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So, what am I gonna do with said pasta? Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some tomatoes in this. I've run out of fresh tomatoes, so I'm gonna use some tin tomatoes, tin chopped tomatoes. They're still good. It's still a cancer fighting superfood, all right? So I'm gonna be adding some tomatoes to this and also some garlic and some herbs and some spices and a little bit of cream coconut, a little bit of that, and put it all in here, blend it up in here, and then let that sit. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna cook up the onions and let the onions sweat a little bit. And once the onions have sweated, I will pour this concoction into the pot, let it bubble a little bit, and in the meantime, get some frozen vegetables and get that, put it in a colander, right? And pour some warm water over it, just to get rid of the excess ice. You know what I mean? Because you don't want your dish to be submerged in water. So a quick little tip right there. So once that is done, once the vegetables are prepped, then I put the vegetables in the concoction and mix that up, let it cook down, right? Then cook the pasta. Once the pasta's cooked, mix the two entities together, and Bob is your mother's brother. Yeah, right. Yeah, man, some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You know what? Second thoughts, nah. You're gonna hear me cuss all if a bad one in that. Cut. Right, so the studio is clean, everything is pristine in the studio. So here we are. So what I've done, I've actually upgraded Cubase from 10 to 10.5. There are 3 specific reasons as to why I felt the need to do that, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are. Now, first of all, with 10.5, if I go into the EQ section, it will give me the option, right, to EQ 2 spectral curves at the same time, basically meaning I can EQ 2 instruments at the same time and go from A to B, B to A. All right, whatever permutation you decide or whatever you choose, you can now edit or EQ 2 spectral curves at the same time. All right, that's number one. I'm going to go into it at some kind of depth in a specific episode of one of my series. Okay, the second thing is retrospective recording. Have you ever been in a session where you're just waiting to record something and you have a melody and you hum it in your head, and then the engineer says, yeah, that's a good melody, man, can you sing that again? And you've clean forgot what the melody was. This retrospective recording, what this does, if you enable retrospective recording, you can play anything, sing anything into the mic or on your MIDI controller into Cubase without Cubase actually physically recording it, but in the brain bank of Cubase, it is recording it. So if you sing a melody and the producer says, yeah man, love that melody, what's the melody? You forgot, press retrospective recording, it pulls it up. Now, I'm not going to depend on that for 80% of the time of my productions, but it's nice to know that it's there. Thirdly, it is the plugin called multi-tap delay. This thing here is worth the price of admission alone. I cannot even begin to start to describe and illustrate how this thing works. This thing just needs an episode on its own for plugin of the week, even plugin of the year. You know what I'm saying? It's that good. But I'm going to give you an episode featuring this wonderful plugin in a later episode. All right, peace. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in my 2021 album folder. Just want to make sure that everything is in check. Just want to keep my housekeeping in order. You know how it go already. And here are the folders in question. Now, with every track that's got a hashtag, those are the tracks that are a definite yes on the album. Those without a hashtag, they might not even make it on the album, but we are still in pre-production of the album. So it's not going to be a given that it's just going to be these tracks here. I might take out some tracks and put in some other tracks, or I might just make a big stonking album as I used to do back in the day. Who knows? Right, so I just want to check and see everything is here. Just give you a little sneak preview as to what I got. Okay, Human Condition, that's in there, that's done. So I'm actually kind of giving you like a sneak preview of the track listing, as it were. The unofficial track listing. Justified, right, it's there. In fact, they're going to track 3, Untitled. Strolling. I can't even remember what that track sounds like or what the song lyrics is about. No doubt I will remember when I get back into it. Right, track number 4, Take Good Care. Yeah, I remember that track. Actually, Ziggy Marley inspired me to write that track. Track number 5, LB Ting. Do I know what the rhythm is? I have not a clue. Right, track number 6, Nice Up the Place. Weekend Producer. Might cause offense to some, but hey, I'm only just throwing it out there. Track number 7, You Know It Makes Sense. That gives me a chuckle every time I hear the track. I've played it to a couple of people and it's had the desired effect. They just can't stop laughing when they hear the track. Anyway, track number 8, Symptoms of Love. Yep, nice track. Oh, I want to thank George for providing me with the bass for that. Very good bassist. Track number 9, Wonderland Stems. What's the title for that again? Till the Music Fades. Yep, yeah. No Love Lost Rhythm, Where We Stand. Okay. Track 11, Finesse and Flair, Sublime Ting. I remember the rhythm, I remember the lyrics, but it's not going to be called Sublime. Or maybe, I don't know. Track number 12, Untitled, Dread Out There. I know the rhythm and I know the lyrics of what I've written, but it won't be called Dread Out There. Track 13, Untitled, A to Z Rhythm. It's just called A to Z or A to Z, depending on which part of the world you're watching from. Right, so that's definitely got a hashtag on it. So that's going to make the album. And track number 14, right, George Man, zip file. Right, okay, I haven't even got a project set up for this, but this will definitely be on the album because I linked up George and I said, Bredgin, I would love to collaborate with you on a particular track that you've got, and he gladly accepted the request, to the point where I was so excited I didn't even create a project for the track as yet. But this is definitely going to go on the album. Right, so that is pretty much it for my 2021 album. All right, you're not getting diddly squat of that, sorry. Anything else, yeah, maybe, but you ain't getting nothing of this album on any kind of audio level until it drops. Sorry, but I'm just saying. Anyway, back to the studio. Yeah, this is going to be a single. It's going to drop as a single. The only single I'll be dropping for the year, with another album coming out next year. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a slice of life of what is happening in the life of Lloyd Brown music on a Wednesday. Hopefully that you've enjoyed the show and it brought something to you, whatever it brings to you. Hope it's been of a positive nature, happy nature, entertained nature. All right, so it's with that I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. And as always, you don't know the cool people, please abstain from foolishness, even your own. So until we link up next time, people stay blessed. I'm out of here. Meganski, laters.